Hi everyone, this is Rob Roy and welcome to the Elliott Wave Options S&P 500 U.S. market update. In the last recording we talked about the market being at a crossroads. Well, since then, initial jobless claims have continued to go up week after week. Congress can't decide if there's going to be a stimulus package. If there is, what size it's going to be. They get close, then they're far apart. Who knows? The president, the first lady, and their son have all contracted the coronavirus. And then we have whatever sort of election we're going to get less than a month away. It's getting downright spooky out there. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a look at the chart of the SPY because there's an awful lot going on in that chart. First of all, we have the primary wave 5 pattern. Talked about this recently with that 78% extension, potential to move back towards that previous 4 if we don't get an extended wave 5, which is a possibility because we have this zigzag pattern that culminated with a B wave correction right at the 61.8% fib level, about as classic Elliott Wave Fibonacci patterns as you can get. Within that B wave, we had this zigzag pattern which culminated right at that 61.8% corrective level, which meant that was a complex B wave. And take a look at what happened today. Today we had a new zigzag pattern qualified also to the upside, meaning we now have a complex C wave in the zigzag with a target pretty close to that 381. So we have two different zigzag patterns giving us an upward target around that 380 level. That makes that the probable pattern, even with everything going on, as hard as that may be to believe with the election just a couple weeks away. If we take a look at the weekly chart, we're still within that channel that we talked about last week. And taking a look at the VIX is quite interesting. We talked about the potential for maybe this being a descending triangle pattern. Well, is that really a descending triangle pattern? Or do we take that upper trend line off and show that basically we're just in a trading range bouncing back and forth between 25 and 30? Option traders like volatility, but this choppy volatility makes things a bit more challenging, which makes what I'm going to share with you now, I think, that much more impressive. We're celebrating this month at Elliott Wave Options. I just closed my 17th consecutive profitable alert in a row for our subscribers. In the past, I've had 2 runs of 13, but it broke that in a big way. So between now and October 31st, if you've hit subscribe and post a comment on this or any of our videos between now and the end of October, we're going to give away not 1, but 10 free quarterly subscriptions to our 2 primary portfolios, our impulse strategy and our volatility strategy. Getting back to the charts, I wanted to show you this chart of the bond market. We talked about this in Tuesday night's Trade Finder as well. In September, we had this kind of a ascending triangle type pattern, and what happens when you get a triangle pattern? Breaks out. You can see the bond broke to the downside. Well, remember how bonds work. When prices go up, yields and rates go down. But when prices go down, yields and rates move back to the upside. So that's where this little bit of a floor, if you will, of yields has occurred and a little bit of a tick back to the upside. I think that may show some upside surprises in the banking and financial stocks when they report their next quarterly earnings. We'll have to wait and see. Don't forget to post a comment under the video so you'll be registered for one of our 10 giveaways of a free quarterly subscription. Post what spooks you the most about the market heading into this Halloween. Hope you're all well. Take care. Look forward to talking again soon.